You think all day, but have you ever watched thinking? Everyone thinks from the moment we wake up until the moment we fall asleep. Thoughts never seem to stop. They plan, they remember, they imagine, they compare, they judge. Thinking feels so natural that it almost becomes invisible. But today, a different question appears. Not, can you think? Everyone can. The real question is, can you watch thinking while it is happening? That single question opens up one of the most important doorway into awareness. Notice what's happening during an ordinary day. You're driving, suddenly a memory appears. You're having lunch, a worry appears. You're watching this movie, another thought appears. No invitation was sent, no decision was made. Thinking simply begins. Now ask another question. If thought simply appears, who notices then? Many people spend years trying to stop thinking, trying to silence the mind, trying to remove unwanted thoughts, trying to become positive. The challenge isn't thinking. Thinking is one of the greatest abilities of human mind. Without thinking, there would be no science, no technology, no art, no innovation. Thinking has an important role. The challenge begins when thinking becomes identity. Instead of experiencing thought, people become their thoughts. Let's do something together. For the next few seconds, do absolutely nothing. Don't control your breathing. Don't try to meditate. Don't try to search for silence. Simply wait. Soon a thought appears. Perhaps about work. Perhaps about family. Perhaps about tomorrow. Instead of following the thought, simply notice it. Don't continue it. Don't stop it. Don't judge it. Just notice it. Something extraordinary happens. The thought is there, and the awareness is noticing it. And for first time, thinking has become an object of observation. The thinking says, I need to solve this. Observation notices. A thought about solving has appeared. The thinking says, I am worried. Observation notices it. Worry is being experienced. Thinking says, I am not peaceful. Observation notices. A thought about peace has appeared. The thought may remind that something fundamentally changed. The identification begins to dissolve. So this is exactly where BOFTA becomes practical. The BOFTA is a framework for witnessing, defines 4 gateways of awareness. Gateway 1, witnessing the body. Gateway 2, witnessing the feelings. Gateway 3, witnessing the thoughts. Gateway 4, recognize awareness. So today's discussion lives inside Gateway 3. The moment thoughts become observable, they're no longer the observer. Imagine watching clouds. No one runs after every cloud. No one argues with the cloud. No one tries to keep only beautiful clouds. Clouds simply move. Thoughts behave in exactly the same way. One thought appears, another follows, another disappears. The challenge begins when every cloud is believed. Observation changes the relationship completely. Thoughts continue. Identification slowly disappears. Most of our life is spent thinking. Very little time is spent watch thinking. So that single difference changes everything. Thinking carries attention into stories. Watching thinking brings attention back to present. Thinking creates identity. Watching thinking reveals awareness. Now, imagine watching a movie for 2 hours. The character laughs, cries, argues, celebrates. The emotions feel real. Yet throughout the movie, one fact never changes. The screen remains untouched. The movie changes, the screen does not. Thinking works in the same way. Thoughts continuously change, awareness remains. The moment attention shifts from movie to the screen, a completely different understanding appears. A common misunderstanding appears. If thoughts are observed, will they disappear? No, it's continue. Just as breathing continues, just as clouds continue moving. Observation doesn't remove thinking. Observation removes unconscious identification with thinking. That is where the freedom begins. Notice something remarkable. A thought cannot announce itself. Something must already be present to know a thought has appeared. That presence is awareness. It isn't created, it isn't imagined, it doesn't arrive. It was already there before the thought appeared, during thought, and after the thought disappeared. The next time a thought appears, don't ask, is it a good thought? Don't ask, how do I stop this thought? Ask only one question. Can this thought be observed? The moment the answer becomes yes, witnessing has already begun. Everyone thinks, very few people watch thinking. The moment thinking becomes an object of observation, awareness is no longer trapped inside thoughts. That is why witnessing isn't about changing thoughts. Witnessing changes the relationship with thoughts. One simple observation opens entirely new way of experiencing life. Today, take one moment. Don't try to empty your mind. Don't try to control your thoughts. Simply notice the next thought appears. Then ask yourself quietly, did I create this thought or did I notice it? Share your experience in this comment. What changed when thinking becomes something you could observe instead of something you automatically followed? So if this episode brought you new perspective, subscribe and continue exploring awareness series. Every episode is another step towards living with greater clarity, freedom, and awareness. Until then, keep it listening.